2021 was a busy year for rowing with the rearranged Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics, but it was busy domestically as well, as our clubs emerged from a very difficult time in 2020 and people got back on the water, in the gyms and out enjoying themselves in the rowing world. We had a year of fantastic achievement thanks to the efforts of our volunteers, our rowers and our clubs, and we're here now to celebrate them this evening. So grab yourselves a drink, get yourselves something to eat, sit down somewhere comfortable and join us as we enjoy the achievements that made 2021 the year that it was for our sport. Welcome to the 2021 British Rowing Awards. I'm Mark Davies, Chair of British Rowing, and I'm here to guide you through tonight's celebration. A celebration of great performances, fantastic clubs, and ultimately some of the people who made our sport so special. Thank you so much to everyone who nominated somebody for awards that were open to nominations from across the rowing community and from which we had a huge number of people stepping forward to tell us about their clubs, their volunteers and their crews. Our panels, made up of volunteers from around the rowing community and chaired by members of the board, had the unenviable task of narrowing those entries down to tonight's shortlist. So each of the nominees has already demonstrated an incredible fortitude just to reach this stage. I've been lucky to see firsthand just how much impact some of those nominated tonight have had on our sport. And I offer all of you the warmest congratulations. So without further ado, let's get stuck straight into the first award. I'm delighted to be joined by the Chair of the Sport Committee, Nick Hubble, to present our Club Crew of the Year. Evening, Nick.
Hi, Mark.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a slightly strange season for club crews this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, you could say that, Mark, really. If we look back at the beginning of the season, when people were managing to train in small groups, then we had lockdowns, then we managed to get back out on the water. Crews and clubs have just been fantastic, be that training at home alone, over Zoom calls. If you can recall, we lost most of the heads at the beginning of the year as well. And who'd have thought, Henley in August.
Indeed, it's been a difficult year for everybody, and it's worth noting that you are right up there in terms of people that has gone above and beyond during the course of this year to make it all happen. So the sport owes you, in turn, a very big vote of thanks. Hopefully this year will be closer to normal. Anyway, let's move on. Please remind us, Nick, of the shortlist for this award of Club of the Year.
Thanks, Mark. So the nominees for Club Crew of the Year are
Canterbury Rowing Club's Women's Club 8, Leander Club's Prince of Wales Quad, Olivia Bates, Nottinghamshire County Rowing Association Lightweight Women's Single, Penguin Men's Masters E Coxed 4, Tyway Scullers School Thames Cup 8.
And the winner of the 2021 Club Crew of the Year is the Canterbury Rowing Club Women's 8.
The Cantab women had a fantastic season, performing consistently throughout. Despite the pandemic, the lockdowns, athletes training from home, athletes catching COVID, and some athletes spending time stranded in other countries, Canterbury Rowing Club was able to put together its fastest ever Women's 8, which went on to have a tremendous 2020-21 season. The highlights of it include winning the Club 8's event at Met Regatta and holding the headship at Cambridge Town Bumps, breaking the course record. Alongside that, they had great results at Marlow, Peterborough Spring and Henley Royal. The Canterbury women's squad is made up of athletes who train around their full-time jobs, their family commitments and demanding university courses. They're organised and led by volunteer coaches who give their time around full-time jobs and families, Many, many congratulations to all of them. Next up is our National Rowing Safety Award, and to present it, I'm passing over to a video message from our Honorary Rowing Safety Advisor, Stephen Worley.
Thanks, Mark. Our winner and her club identified a concern that coxes in their local area would be less experienced than normal, particularly with a large range of university clubs in their area. They and their club took it upon themselves to organise coxing certificate courses to help support the coxes getting back on the water at the Cambridge colleges. Most of our incidents would be prevented by keeping a better lookout, so coxing is particularly important. Our winner has not only helped to improve safety in her club, but also at the rowing clubs in her local area. And our winner is Julie Hogg from City of Cambridge Rowing Club.
Well done, Julie, congratulations. Next up, it's our University Crew of the Year award, and joining me to present it is the former world champion and world universities champion, Matt Tarrant. Thanks very much for being here tonight, Matt.
No, thanks for having me, pleasure.
Now, you recently stepped back from international rowing after 14 years racing for GB. Tell us how you're finding retirement.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I wake up most mornings and I look out the window, and when it's freezing cold and raining, I don't miss it at all. But when I'm sat at my desk and I'm just staring at my computer, then I look out and I see it's nice and sunny and I do miss it. So it's a weird one, it's a bit of a bittersweet, and I'm still getting used to it.
I can imagine it must be mixed emotions. During your rowing career, you represented Oxford Brookes throughout, I think, so you know all too well the strength of university rowing in the UK.
Yeah, for sure. I was lucky enough to join Oxford Brookes back in 2008 now, and to date I'm still very much a member there. I have a lot of fun going back every year and taking part at Eights Head, representing them at Henley, and it's a real honour seeing not just Oxford Brookes but the wider university culture growing within the rowing community. And as you say, it's a real solid sort of foundation, and it's what we need coming up through the ranks to sort of fill out the Olympic ranks and keep pushing British rowing towards being top rowing nation in the world.
Indeed, it's a very important area for our sport. Well, Matt, can you reveal our nominees for this award?
So, the nominees for the University Crew of the Year are
Cambridge University's Men's Blue Boat Crew, Newcastle Women's Club 8, Oxford Brookes Women's 8, Surrey University Beginners Men.
And the winners of the 2021 University Crew of the Year are Surrey University Beginner Men's.
Well, the Surrey University Beginner Men, under the coaching of Sam Tuck and Ellie Stevens, managed to secure an impressive collection of results, including a haul of 2 golds and 2 silvers at Bucks Regatta, an impressive result for a club of their size. Our next award is the Junior or School Crew of the Year, and to present it, I'm joined by our Deputy Chair, Kate O'Sullivan. Hi, Kate.
Hey, hi, Mark.
Tell us what we've got.
So we've got 6 incredible nominees. Each has had phenomenal success, and each in their own right has made a contribution to the rest of their club. When we were making our selections, we were particularly looking for those that had gone the extra mile and who had really been an inspiration to others to follow them. So I'm delighted to say that the nominees for Junior or School Crew of the Year are
Eton College's First 8, Hereford Cathedral School Boat Club's J16 Quad, Hinksey Sculling School's Britannia Challenge Cup 4, Shiplake College Junior Women's Quad, Surbiton High School's Henley Royal Regatta 8, Tideway Sculler School Forley Challenge Cup Quad.
And the winner of the 2021 Junior or School Crew of the Year are Hereford Cathedral School Boat Club J16 Quad.
Well, congratulations to the J16 Quad at Hereford, who were nominated after delivering a series of wins, including junior champs and national schools, despite very limited water time over the last few years due to floods and then COVID. These 4 boys have put Hereford Cathedral School on the rowing map and inspired younger pupils to take up rowing, doubling the size of the boat club. Also commended in this award is the Shiplake College Junior Women's Squad, who came together as a crew to deliver an unbeaten season, including wins at Henley and the Junior Champs. From junior crews to junior rowing more generally, our next award was created in memory of a trailblazer in women's rowing and 3-time GB Olympian Beryl Crockford. Each year it's awarded to recognise outstanding contribution to junior rowing in Great Britain. And so I'm joined by the chair of the Junior Rowing Committee, Mike Martin, to make this award. Mike, it's great to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. Now tell me, with so many people helping get young people into rowing across the country, presumably it was quite a difficult job to select this year's winners.
Yes, Mark, you're absolutely right there. With so many volunteers giving so much time, effort and commitment across the country to supporting juniors in rowing, it is really difficult to narrow down a winner, as you say. And the Beryl Crockford Awards have allowed us to, however, shine a light on the work that's being done in introducing, mentoring, coaching youngsters to an enjoyable rowing journey. And I'm delighted to be able to recognise the work of the many today through their nominated winners.
So go on then, tell us about them.
Well, the first winner is a well-known figure around the North West region's junior rowing circles. Having been described as a beacon of positivity with a can-do attitude, they've been and continue to be instrumental in putting together a number of successful junior inter-regional teams for the North West region, and has sent numerous athletes on the way to GB junior bests. Our impact across the region is hugely respected and is a coach in high demand. The first winner this year of the Beryl Crockford Award is Val Edwards, currently coaching at the King's School in Chester. Our next winner is so well known that if I just said 2 initials, you would know who I was talking about. Having been at the forefront of junior rowing at one of the top rowing schools in the country for a great number of years, delivering successful crews in all these years with many athletes under their care going on to successful junior and senior international rowing careers. Passionate about supporting junior rowing and helping more people get on the water, being the driving force behind the school's head race for over 30 years, helping to grow that event into what it is today, and using it really to help raise the profile and funds to further support junior rowing. Also having flown the flag for junior rowing internationally, acting as volunteer manager for the J16 GB France match, and using his excellent diplomatic skills to ensure the entente remains cordial. A true ambassador for GB junior rowing, the second winner of the Beryl Crockford Award is David E.D. Riches of Westminster School Boat Club.
Fantastic, thanks very much, Mike. Many congratulations to both of those winners, as I'm sure everybody will agree, highly worthy recipients of the Beryl Crockford Award in a very competitive field, as we have already discussed. There are many incredible people who have dedicated a lifetime to our sport, and our next award celebrates them. Each of our nominees in this category have already won their regional Lifetime Achievement Award, and it falls to another club volunteer to announce the overall winner, Mindy Hothy, who is captain at Birmingham Rowing Club. Thanks for joining us tonight, Mindy. Now, as a club captain and as a nominee for the Volunteer of the Year Award, it must be great to have had a few stalwarts of your club around.
Definitely. I'm proud to have some long-standing members of the club that are definitely characters that really contribute to the club experience and have always been there to give advice, get involved, and always make the club a better place.
Well, as we say, they're all winners already, but we're going to pick out an overall lifetime achievement. So let's hear about who our nominees are.
And the nominees for the Lifetime Achievement Award are
Andy Turner, Queen's Park High School; Ian Wilson, Nottinghamshire County Rowing Association; Jim Mathieson, Burway Rowing Club; Michael Beresford, Southampton University Boat Club; Stephen Rose, Gloucester Rowing Club; Tony Roper, Yare Boat Club; Mark Dudney, Stratford upon Avon Boat Club.
The panel was hugely impressed by all the citations for each of our nominees, and we really did try hard to come up with an individual winner, but we were unable to separate them. So we've decided to award a number of joint winners for the 2021 Lifetime Achievement Award. The first one being Andy Turner from Queen's Park High School, Michael Beresford from Southampton University Boat Club, and Tony Roper from Yare Boat Club. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mindy. What a worthy set of winners. Incredibly, our three winners have got over 150 years of rowing between them, so it's no surprise that they were impossible to separate. Every one of them has got a very different experience of rowing, but what unites our three winners is a genuine lifetime dedication to the sport. People who have literally spent their entire lives rowing and helping others to enjoy it. Read more about them and the Lifetime Achievement Awards generally, and all the other nominees on the British Rowing website. But many, many congratulations to our three Lifetime Achievement Award winners. Our next award is one of the most prestigious honours that British Rowing can bestow on someone. To announce the first of our Medal of Merit winners, I'm delighted to say that we have a video message from Warwick Marler, World Rowing's Commissioner for Recreational and Tour Rowing.
I'm so pleased to have been invited to announce this couple as Medal of Merit recipients. They've been active participants on World Rowing Tours for over 30 years and have facilitated the participation of British rowers in World Rowing Tours throughout that time. They've led the British contingent, providing invaluable guidance for the British participants, and have been proud flag bearers for their country. They have readily undertaken the responsibilities of boat captains on many tours. The Celebrating the Thames World Rowing Tour they organised in 2003 was an outstanding success and a benchmark for the World Rowing Tours that followed. Closer to home, back in the UK, they've been at the forefront of the British Rowing Tour ever since its inception, growing the tour from a small number of rowers to what is now often oversubscribed. This year will be the 27th edition of that tour. It's been my great privilege to have enjoyed John and Caroline's company and to row with them. I've been lucky to benefit from their wise counsel for what is now more than 24 years, and so I'm delighted to announce that John and Caroline Turnbull have been awarded the British Rowing Medal of Merit.
Congratulations to John and Caroline for their incredible contribution to our sport. John and Caroline have given service to the sport across their lifetime, but there are many young volunteers out there who are having an incredible impact already. Our next award, the Rising Star Award, celebrates those contributions, and I'm delighted to be joined by British Rowing Board member Laura Lyon to present it. Laura, it's great to have you here. The award about young people's contribution to rowing we're going to come to in just a second, but I think it would be remiss of me not to touch on what must have been a very special moment for your club, Maidenhead, when Jack Beaumont, who grew up there, won silver at the Olympic Games. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're all very proud of him at Maidenhead. He joined the club when he was 9, when his dad, Pete Beaumont, who was also an Olympian, brought him down to see if he liked the sport. It became very clear really early on that he was going to be something special. He had to row up into older year groups when he was training because he was so much faster than his peers. And it was a sign of things to come. We followed his career. He's taken us with him. He's made the club very, very proud, and he's also been an inspiration for so many youngsters out there to get people out onto the water. He's such a great ambassador for our sport, and we're very proud to have had him at the club, and he's still very much part of it, coming down, helping with the current juniors.
That's fantastic to hear. Talking about inspiring young people, I'm sure that many of those on the shortlist for our next award are in that category. Tell us about them.
Yes, Mark, and all of those on this shortlist are already winners of the regional version of this award. And so I'm delighted to say the nominees for the Rising Star of the Year award are
Annie Caddick, University of Birmingham and Molesey Boat Club. Chris Radbone, Canterbridgian Rowing Club. Eleanor Stevens, the University of Surrey Boat Club. Ella Murphy, University of Leeds Rowing Club. Morgan Fice-Noyes, Bradford-on-Avon Rowing Club.
And so the winner of the 2021 Rising Star of the Year award is Eleanor Stevens of the University of Surrey Boat Club.
Eleanor's achievements speak for themselves, and our panel were all in awe of them, one going as far to say as they were superhuman and that they should name a boat after her. As president of the boat club, Eleanor helped drive the club forward on and off the water, including recruiting a host of new members and raising funds for a new women's 8. On graduating, Eleanor stayed involved with the club as a volunteer beginner coach, and despite this being her first year of coaching, she's managed to coach the athletes to record-breaking levels, including taking medals at Bucks, a pennant at the Head of the River Regatta, and qualifying for Henley. Her achievements at the club are too long to list now, but as the person nominating her said, University of Surrey Boat Club are very lucky to have her. Next up, we have another Medal of Merit, and I'm going to hand you over to Andy Crawford, former British Rowing board member and former chair of the Sport Committee, and someone who worked very closely with our next recipient.
Thanks, Mark. It's a pleasure to present this award. It's a testament to our next recipient that many of the rowing community will never have noticed the incredible work that he did behind the scenes. John Ball managed the infrastructure for rowing and other sporting events at the National Watersports Centre in Nottingham and at Dorney, both for British Rowing and national schools and for Bucks. This infrastructure is the things we all take for granted that go on in the background that events simply wouldn't run if these things weren't done. John would be, as an event organiser, one of the highest testaments I can offer for John's work is that we rarely knew he was on site, which he always was, but everything he was asked to do for us was completed without fuss or delay, which is a true skill and a mark of his complete professionalism. John, I know that all of those who worked with you over the years would wholeheartedly agree. We all miss you so much. You are genuinely an unsung hero. John, I'm honoured to be able to announce you as the recipient of the British Rowing Medal of Merit.
Unfortunately, John wasn't the only member of our rowing family who died last year, and so we'd like to just pause for a moment to remember some of those who are sadly no longer with us. A lot of names who will be missed throughout the rowing community. Coaches play a pivotal role in our sport, and our next presenter was part of the panel with the unenviable task of picking a winner from a great set of nominations for Coach of the Year. Matt Pooley, captain at Lee Rowing Club, welcome, thanks for joining us.
Hi Mark, good to be here.
Tell us, Matt, just how important are coaches to you as captain of a club?
Well, arguably just as important as the athletes and the boats themselves. In fact, we can't get enough of them. We always need more, and we're so grateful for the time and the expertise that all of our coaches give to us, as I'm sure are every other club around the country.
Every shortlisted name here has already won an award in a category, is that right?
Yeah, that's completely right. In fact, our shortlist is made up of those that have won one of 5 categories: coaching team, club development, club performance, education development, or education performance.
So a really tough task then to pick an overall winner.
Without a doubt. But our nominees for Coach of the Year are
Wayne Curry and Lauren Barclay, Agecroft Rowing Club; Rob Mays, Broxbourne Rowing Club; Chris Williams, Tideway Scullers School; Daniel Grant, the University of Leeds Rowing Club; Samuel Tuck, University of Surrey Boat Club.
And the winner of the 2021 Coach of the Year award is Samuel Tuck of University of Surrey Boat Club.
Well, it's turning into quite a night for the University of Surrey Boat Club with a hat-trick of awards so far. Our panel was hugely impressed with what Sam had achieved in such a short space of time. His 5-year plan has brought success this year with 44 medals at Bucks, wins at the Met, Marlow and Henley Women's. He instills belief in his athletes and those around him through his drive and relentless work ethic, yet all within an inclusive, supportive environment. Through all this, Sam has also made time to focus on his own development as a coach. From Coach of the Year to someone who has had a large impact on coaching across the country, as well as in their own club. I'm going to hand back to Kate O'Sullivan to announce our final Medal of Merit winner tonight.
Oh, thanks, Mark. This recipient of the British Rowing Medal of Merit is a very well-known figure within British rowing at national and regional levels as chair of the National Coaching Committee, but it's perhaps her contribution to her beloved Isle of Ely Rowing Club that sums up the recipient best. As one of the first rowing enthusiasts to get involved in the process of setting up a public rowing club in Ely in 2004, she has been at various points treasurer, vice chair, welfare officer and junior coordinator. She is passionate about opening up access to rowing to a wider group of participants and particularly to young people. She's a regular member of the coaching team for the club's thriving junior section, and during the summer months she regularly offers extra coaching sessions to those under her tutelage. She's also been a key member of the coaching team for the Ely College Rowing Project, helping to get a number of state school students on the water, and she will be a key part of the programme as it expands and looks to extend to other state schools in the area. She's been written pivotal in getting so many youngsters on the water onto the right pathway towards better fitness and better rowing technique. I'm pleased to announce that our final recipient of the Medal of Merit this year is Vicky Parry.
Our next award is a special award for 2021, recognising some of the fantastic contributions to support our sport and the wider community through the COVID pandemic. Back to present it is the chair of the Sport Committee who joined us earlier, Nick Hubble. Nick, you've been heavily involved in our response as British Rowing to the pandemic. It's probably fair to say that if you weren't in a formal role, you would be on the shortlist to win this. But just how impressed have you been with how rowing clubs and volunteers have adapted?
I've been massively impressed and really proud of our community. Who'd have thought all those months ago when this pandemic all kicked off, we'd be where we are today or even where we've come from. We've seen clubs and individuals pulling together in ways we've never seen before, not only to stay safe but to get rowing back onto as even keel as we can. Real innovation put in from people, be that them training together or how they could train together, socialising over media platforms to keep everyone engaged, and then to come out almost the other side and either go racing or be strong and courageous and organise a near normal club activity, regattas and heads for members. It's been awe-inspiring. It's certainly kept me focused.
Yeah, it's fantastic to hear. There's been so much creativity and hard work here going on from so many people.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, this award is really just the tip of the iceberg. There have been so many incredible contributions, our shortlist of COVID heroes could be massive, but the list is
Aline Hayrick, Birmingham Rowing Club, Chris Elder and Hayley Shipton, Peterborough City Rowing Club, Clay Knowles, Ardingly Rowing Club, Zoom Ergos.
And the winner of the COVID Hero Award is Aileen Herrick from Birmingham Rowing Club.
Congratulations to Aileen, who was nominated for her work in motivating fellow club members throughout COVID. She developed a weekly club newsletter and coordinated a range of online activities, including quizzes, online games, webinars and exercises. She also encouraged members to take part in many of the challenges available from British Rowing, ensuring that Birmingham were top of most of them. Aileen's actions meant that the club's members felt connected and ready to get back on the water together. Also commended in this award were Chris Elder and Hayley Shipton of Peterborough Rowing Club. They worked hard behind the scenes to make sure that their club was able to safely reopen at the end of lockdown, and they put in place processes to help manage the regularly changing government guidance. We've heard about the performances of a number of crews, but without volunteers, none of these crews would have a club to row from and probably no coaches to help them deliver their performance. So I'm delighted now to welcome Lucy Hart, the captain at Christchurch Rowing Club, who's going to present the Volunteer of the Year award. Welcome, Lucy. As a club captain yourself, you must know just how many demands there are on volunteers across rowing.
Volunteers are the backbone of the rowing club, and like icebergs, what members see of their contribution is just the tip of their actual dedication and commitment to the sport. It's only through their hard work that our members can enjoy the sport that we all love. And it's great that British Rowing has an award to honour this inspirational group of people.
Well, our shortlist for this award are already winners of their regional awards, and Lucy, you can remind us of that shortlist.
Yes, the nominations for Volunteer of the Year award are
Aidan Hunt, Runcorn Rowing Club, Alice Draper, Milton Keynes Rowing Club, Colin Percy, Tyne Rowing Club, Emma Nunn, Carrick Rowing Club, Grant Ralphie Ralph, London Otters, John Osborne, Eastbourne Rowing Club, Meninda Hoti, Birmingham Rowing Club, Peter Hullett, Taunton Rowing Club.
And the winner is Meninda Hoti.
Congratulations to Mindy, who was nominated in his role as captain of Birmingham Rowing Club. With lockdown meaning a shortage of volunteers at his club, Mindy has stepped up to the plate, helping make sure that all the club members and committee were kept motivated and engaged through a difficult period, putting on a range of creative activities for everyone. As the club emerged from lockdown, Mindy worked tirelessly to ensure that there was a welcoming environment, helping support the club's Learn to Row courses, while also ensuring that the club had one of its most successful seasons ever. Well done, Mindy. Across rowing, there are some fantastic projects that are doing great work to open up our sport to more people. And I'm delighted to welcome Katie Kapanaris from Wallingford Rowing Club to present the award for the Rowing Project of the Year. Katie, many thanks for joining us tonight. You and the rest of your panel must have been impressed with some of the projects that were nominated.
Yes, we were, and I think what really struck us was the fact that all through the pandemic, the rowing community didn't lose their enthusiasm for projects and for getting together and racing and basically keeping each other motivated and included. I think it was a testament to the power of what is essentially a team sport, that it carried on being a team sport even through isolation.
There's clearly so much good work going on. It's fabulous to be able to celebrate it tonight. Why don't you tell us the nominees?
Certainly, Mark. So the nominations for Project of the Year are
Fairlop Rowing Club, Fulham Reach Boat Club, Junior Community Course, Lee Rowing Club, I Belong, Race the Thames, Warrington Youth Rowing.
I'm delighted to say that the winner of the Project of the Year is Fairlop Rowing Club.
Fairlop Rowing Club are our winner of the Rowing Project of the Year for their work in providing a welcoming and safe environment for Muslim and other women from diverse ethnic communities. The project successfully encouraged these women to try rowing, providing a safe environment that respected the women's boundaries. Congratulations to Fairlop Rowing Club, a truly great advert for our sport. Also commended in this award was Fulham Reach Boat Club for their Junior Community Course, a free summer holiday course for young people from all backgrounds who wouldn't normally get the chance to try rowing. Many congratulations to all the nominees and particularly to our winners. So our next award this evening is the Medal of Honour, and I'm delighted to say that we're joined by double Olympic champion Helen Glover to present it. Hi Helen.
Hi.
2021 probably didn't pan out exactly as you thought from the start all the way through.
Yeah, 2021 was nothing like I thought. I guess, I'd walked away from the sport after Rio, really content, really happy. Had twins in 2020, but the chance to get back onto a team which I'm really passionate about, really care about and wanted to be part of Tokyo was all too tempting, I guess, as a lockdown project.
Well, it was fantastic to have you back, and you certainly captured the imagination of the watching public.
Yeah, it was amazing. I feel like it was a really different group of people that supported me. Not just the classic Olympic fans, but parents and people who were just kind of, I guess, looking for different things happening in lockdown as well, which is really nice.
Well, it was fantastic to see, and hopefully we still haven't seen the end of you. But anyway, let's move on to the main purpose of this evening, which is that you're presenting the Medal of Honour. So I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, well, this medal's going to somebody with so much coaching pedigree that it's really easy to forget that he was an amazing athlete in his own right, winning world medals and Henley medals. He's got an amazing career coaching for Cambridge, where he won 7 out of the 11 years that he coached. He returned to GB rowing, coaching the men's forward to the lightweight men's forward to a historic gold medal at the World Championships in 2007. And it wasn't long after that I started rowing under him alongside Heather Stanning. And you know what? He wasn't just important to me and Heather winning gold in London and Rio. He was instrumental to it all. And I think from personal experience, the thing that sets this person apart is that he cares not just about his athlete, his rower, his boat, his result. He cares about every single athlete and rower in the system. But not just the rowers, he cares about every coach, every member of support staff, everybody under that umbrella that we call British Rowing. And his passion is just unparalleled. And so more than anything, I think he just loves and cares about rowing. So it's a huge honour, and it means a lot to me to be able to say that the British Rowing Medal of Honour goes to the one and only Robin Williams.
Congratulations indeed to Robin, who, in addition to all his many achievements within the sport, has also behind the scenes been a mentor to so many people, coaches, oarsmen, and indeed somebody like me who has relied on his counsel over the years, particularly in recent months. So thank you very much indeed, Robin, for everything that you do and have done for the sport. Our final award is the Club of the Year award, celebrating the incredible achievements of our clubs in delivering fantastic experiences and opening our sport up to more people. With over 500 clubs around the country, every club brings something different to the table, and so it's difficult to pick a winner, but the nominees for the Club of the Year award are
Bristol Aerial Rowing Club, Fulham Reach Boat Club, Isle of Ely Rowing Club, Lee Rowing Club, Vesta Rowing Club.
Earlier on, I popped down to our winners to see them in action.
We're just outside Fulham Reach Boat Club, set up in 2014, doing massive work for the community. It's a bit foggy, they're meant to be out on the water at the moment, but unfortunately because of the weather they're not. But we're going to wander in and have a word with the Chief Executive and Founder, Steve O'Connor. Here he is, the Supremo himself. How are you? You have to take a gloved hand, I'm afraid. It's a bit chilly out there. So, listen, thanks very much for letting us in. As you know, we're coming to film stuff for the British Rowing Awards today. You won this award last year, didn't you?
We did, yeah, Club of the Year and Project of the Year.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Who do you think's going to win it this year? Club of the Year, that is.
Oh, well, I'd like to say us, but I don't know. I think what's been great is looking at the shortlist is there's amazing work going on all around the country. So whoever wins, they're going to be worthy.
Well, yes, I would agree with that. There is amazing work going on. The winner this year, once again, is Fulham Reach. Oh, wow. So that's why we're here. Wow, so incredible. This thing that I'm holding in my hand is to replace a trophy which will be coming. But we're coming not just to film for the awards, but to say congratulations yet again for what Fulham Reach has been doing. It's the popular choice, and you're just doing amazing work for us. So congratulations. To win it once is pretty impressive. To win it twice in 2 years, very, very impressive.
Thank you very much. That's I'm a bit stunned. That's unbelievable. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really hard 2 years for everybody, and I think what's been great is seeing how our little community has come together and realise the importance of what we're doing, and that vision of rowing for all is just so vital to get people out there enjoying the river, being active, and the thing we're really seeing is the knock-on it has on people's well-being. So to be recognised for that work again for the second year is brilliant, testament to all of the hard work our coaches do every single day. So yeah, amazing stuff. Thank you so much.
Well done, Steve. Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant. Thank you. Cheers.
A massive congratulations again to the team down at Fulham Reach Boat Club for their second win in a row in this category. Also commended by the panel in this award was the Lee Rowing Club, who the panel particularly cited for their work to ensure that they have a broad offering, particularly driving recreational rowing and looking to open their doors to as many people as possible. So congratulations to everyone at the Lee. Well, that concludes tonight's celebration. A massive congratulations to everyone who was nominated, shortlisted, and of course, to all our winners. Without you and the people you inspire every day, our sport would not be what it is. If you've been inspired by the achievements of our winners tonight, then please do consider volunteering yourself. Just speak to someone on your club committee, and I'm sure they'll be only too delighted to get you involved. It doesn't have to be a massive commitment. As a certain supermarket would say, every little helps. So thank you for joining us to watch tonight. We're sorry that we couldn't celebrate in person, but with a fair wind, hopefully in future years, we'll be able to celebrate properly together. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We hope you have a great rowing season in 2022. Good night.